Ep-3.
Okay, so apparently people were able to hear not this side of the conversation, perhaps. We don't know. But hello, welcome. Hope everyone's having a wonderful impromptu mandatory staycation spring break. Hope you're
Help
not
me.
dying of space plague, basically, is what I'm getting at here.
Yay!
Yay, space plague.
Oh wait, I am.
Yay.
Yeah. You're having fun?
Sweet.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm really glad to hear that. So, D&D had been, postponed on account of plague for a little bit, but we're back.
Yay!
For the maddest bit. No, too soon for that. Okay, so, yeah. Not much more to say, because, everybody's been crammed in their tiny little boxes for so long.
Wish.
Everybody's... Yeah, I know. You guys got it rough.
Working 66 hours.
Oh, I remember what that's like. But in any event, I'm going to turn it over to our DM to get this show on the road, because...
I'll be right back. I need to get my stuff going.
God damn it, Doge. Motherfucker. You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Tell me why so.
Oh, hi, doggo. If I could do that accent better, you better goddamn well believe it was going to be a D&D character.
Oh, I bet. It'd be great.
I might have to practice. I got a couple that I haven't done in a while. Or ever, really. I still need to make a character that's Canadian.
Oh, still your
not
favorite
all.
I'm gonna use
scrub.
that Eldritch Blast theory.
Is that not all of yours, or?
How dare you besmirch my honor?
Dude. Quinn.
I spit on you.
Quinn.
Dishonor on you, on your cow. What?
Did I tell you last game that... Do you remember Rob from DTA?
Yeah.
Rod.
Rod. He died.
Oh no.
Yeah. I guess he has really bad asthma attack, and has really bad asthma, and he was having an attack, and he literally died in the parking lot of the ER in PV.
Oh shit.
Well, I caught the tail end of something really, really sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
on that chip.
Sorry.
I mean, Jeff in the chat, he was a good guy.
Yeah. He had a little baby, too.
Well, now that we're all super depressed, let's go ahead and jump into the depressing campaign where everything just burnt down and everybody died.
Well, I mean, you did this to us.
And I would do it again, doggo. Push my button.
No, you won't, because I can make water now.
Yeah, I'm sure throwing a pitcher of water was gonna help that whole situation.
You hit all the pillows, damn you.
It would have saved my house.
No.
Might have saved
No, it wouldn't.
Jayla's house because it was somewhat fire resistant
No,
until
it
all of a
wasn't.
sudden.
Excuse
It
me while
really
I go
wasn't.
get a pillow so I can smack this fool around.
She's just in striking distance. Like, I can poke her.
Ah, shit! I logged into the wrong game. Give me a second.
I do it all the time.
Sam.
No comments from the peanut gallery.
Sam,
What?
So I made a skanky Moscow mule.
you're coming in a little bit soft for me. Do you mind moving the mic closer?
I'm always coming in soft.
If we can't hear you breathe, it's not good enough.
And here's the problem: I can hear all of you breathing, and I want to kill you all.
Somewhere in all of this, there is a sexual riff.
Was that a motherfucking... wait, what? Ah, no, Jesus. No, that wasn't on a motherfucking Jesus.
But I am not bardy enough to come up with it.
I need to update something. I need to find my chat message. Am I allowed to use it?
No.
No?
No.
But I want to. It's so pretty. I like it.
No.
Please?
I guess.
Okay. If they'll let me save it.
Are we ready now? Can I be heard?
Better, yes.
I suppose I'll just deal.
Still can't hear me?
Still just distant.
We moved the mic so close, though.
I can hear you. How do I download? It won't let.
I can hear yourself breathing.
Can you turn me up on your Discord, Kevin?
No. Just go on with it. I'll get through.
I turned the volume up on the mic itself. Maybe that'll do something. Anyway.
Alright, so last we left off, I had burnt down the town made of matchsticks.
And
Yes.
nitroglycerin.
Yes, Quinn, I'm gonna make that joke before you do. Ass. Everybody is dead, and our odd friend Taryn is watching spirits, unknowing that they are dead, running into the forest around you. The fire is dying out, burning low in embers, and in the distance, our kobold Max sees the shadowy figure standing before a rainbow effect that seems to be lightly flickering around the town. And as the rainbow effect dies out, the shadowy figure also fades. As Max tries to bring Jayla's attention to it, he finds that she can't see it. Jayla is focused on what she'd left behind in the town, hoping that her father had gotten out safely, but not knowing what had come of anybody from the burning ashes. Taryn, on the other hand, had stopped her father's spirit and spoke with him. He'd expressed concern of leaving his daughter behind and asked for Taryn to make sure that she stays safe before turning to walk off into what...
Did he have anything last to say?
Only that he was asking Taryn to keep his daughter safe.
I'm so happy I finally have Push to talk back.
Yay.
The gray moon is full and dimly glowing in the sky above you, barely notable from the billowing smoke.
Well, also in the forums, Jayla had proposed moving a bit further into the woods away from the burning wreckage and making camp for the night.
Fair. We'll start there then.
After Taryn takes a few more moments to help the other deceased on their path, he will join the group.
Damn it,
Nope.
Quinn.
No dying on stream.
Stop croning all over the place.
I'm gonna throw it all over your face. Wait,
Oh,
I'm
yes,
listening.
please.
you're welcome.
Well, as far as firelight goes, I think I'll probably be a little ways away from it. I think I've kind of had enough of that for a little while.
Cold never bothers you anyway.
I think I've just had enough fire for the night.
But how will we make camp?
So the fire did bother you anyway?
Not all the people with pokey sticks, just the fire.
Oh, right. Taryn will probably keep a little bit of a distance, awkwardly staring at Jayla from, like, mildly behind a tree.
I'm gonna dig through my bag of trinkets and kind of sigh.
So, is anybody responding to Jayla's suggestion that you guys move further into the woods?
I agree.
Mostly just to get away from the smoke. Smoke inhalation is not terribly good for the people.
Silently kind of nod, keeping just attention darting over between the people and just out in the wilderness, trying to keep alert for anything that might come jumping out again.
I'm pretty sure I'm still pretty fucking hurt, so yeah.
Okay, so you guys are moving a bit of ways to set up camp, yes?
Yeah, I think we left town to the west, I want to say, so just a bit further west, I guess.
Alright. As you guys are moving further west towards the budding mountains in the distance, a chill kind of passes over the group. Because you guys are already at a disadvantage of being level 1, I'll say that you guys grabbed a fair amount of supplies when running out of your house. At least what you would need as far as, hey, my house is burning down, I might have to sleep outside.
I basically wear all my worldly possessions.
I'm kind of on edge most of the time, so yeah, I would have my bug out bag very readily at hand.
Bug out sex.
Pretty much.
So
You're a
guys
druid.
are-
You don't need survival gear.
Druid is survival gear. What are you talking about?
The druid is all of our survival gear.
Are those plants poisonous? I don't know. Let me talk to them.
Are you poisonous, little plants? Fuck you! Yeah, they're bad.
So, you guys can set up camp, but I need to know what that, Are you guys setting a fire? What is exactly going on?
Well, I know this guy over here is not because he said no.
A little nervous about fire right now. Sue me. My whole world went up in a conflagration.
Yeah, I don't think a fire is a fun idea.
Well, I mean, it does tend to keep the curious beasties at bay.
Awkwardly looks over to Max.
What? Why do you look at me when he says curious beasties? That's profiling, and I don't like it.
Oh, nothing. awkwardly looks away.
Babe, can I just transform right now?
I mean, you can.
You
Nothing's
weren't
stopping
whispering
you.
quietly enough for nobody else to hear you, but
God
yes, you
damn
can do
it.
it whenever the fuck you want.
I unmuted
Whisper,
myself
hit push
instead
to
of
talk.
muting myself. I'm just gonna pop into my direwolf form, and then I don't need fire because I can stay warm.
Well, my eyes are the size of plates.
As this giant wolf appears before you.
And casually drops down to the hilt of my Cinquedia.
My theme music, Eye of the Tiger, plays.
No
But you're a
threat.
wolf.
Shh.
Yeah, but
Taryn looks
I-
around. Is there
It just
music?
adds.
It's the eye of the dire wolf.
No, she still has the eye of the tiger. It's just,
The thrill of the
on a
bite.
braided necklace.
There we go. Precise.
So,
So now she's a furry, and I'm kind of scared.
Well, they were talking shit on you. Okay, I did join in on this whole weird monsters.
curious beasties. Get it right.
Whatever.
Is there a
The other thing we may
It's like,
want
ooh,
to
it's so soft.
explore is watch for the night.
Well, I mean, I could use a nap because even though we kind of got stronger from our little escapade, i.e. leveled, I still feel a little pale.
I mean, I could probably stay up for a while. I'll smell stuff if it's coming to, I would imagine.
You do seem a little pale. Taryn will awkwardly poke him to make sure he's really there.
Ow.
Oh,
Oh.
Jess.
I was talking into their heads.
Yes.
Wait, what?
I'm a,
Oh, you're a
I can-
Kalistar. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I can talk to you when I'm still being
I was
when
like,
I'm in
what the
furry
fuck
form.
is going on? I'm like, oh yeah, you did mention that.
Curiously look at the wolf thing.
It's in my head. It speaks, but it doesn't move its lips. I'm confused.
Now, does this happen to everybody?
Everybody within 10
believe-
feet.
Everybody I wanted to.
Yeah, it's like everybody within so many feet.
Actually, what is it? 10 per level? So it might actually go up to 20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet now. 10 times your level.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Just give kind of a that would help with you being a giant wolf. Hey, we found
And if I-
we found a way around that whole your
Oh
wild
my
chick
Dragon
who can't
Queen is
talk.
Kex.
I maybe I'll go mark my territory. I might keep some stuff away too. I don't know. Worth a shot.
Is that a thing typically female wolves do? I know males do that.
So,
Did you just assume the druid's gender?
Yes, I did. You almost made her die.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, you gave me
the
corona.
coughing.
Yep.
All of the coughing
So-
everywhere.
all I need to know is, are you all deciding to lay down to rest together, or are there anybody taking watches, and who is going to be sleeping 4 hours and who is going to be doing it for 8?
I'll take first watch.
Let's say, someone want to share a sleeping bag with me?
I am going to find a place up off the ground.
Fucking hell, we have a bat in this group?
There's...
No, he's just paranoid.
Yes.
Fire rises, it's fine.
And, well, like, as we are getting to figure out the watch orders and whatnot, do we have any elves in this group?
That's a negative ghost. Well, wait. I forget what Quinn's character.
I don't know what he is or Dr. Love.
I'm pretty sure Terran isn't human or elf. I think he's actually tiefling.
I mean,
The
thank you for
dragon thing.
telling that for me. Yes, I'm a tiefling.
Yeah.
Oh. So no, then we need a full watch.
I've got a guardian angel who's going to be watching over me, so I'm not
Angel or a ghost.
whatever. But at least to the wolf, there'll be the slightest moment of curiosity, but then just kind of a knowing, a half knowing nod to the wolf. Nod of understanding, we'll say.
The wolf will wink back.
Oh, that's so creepy. Have you seen a wolf wink?
I've seen a dog that winks.
That's true.
We have a dog named Winkers.
That's what I was
I
talking
know,
about.
I've seen him. He's cute.
Her.
Alright,
Thank you.
so if that's the case, Taryn, you said you would take first watch.
I'll take
Yep.
second.
My angel does not require the same rest, so it'll be watching over me.
Okay, that covers you.
Creepy stalker.
Okay, let's start with first watch. Unless you guys are doing anything else before resting.
Could that be interpreted as like a silent advantage for their watch?
No.
It's keeping watch along with them is essentially assisting.
Yeah, for you.
Look, that's what I would imagine.
I'm not going to argue.
The angel has different opinions than I do.
Uh-huh. Does it matter?
But does it even like me?
It doesn't matter if it likes. If
Sounds
it
a
likes
bit
you or
like
not.
Well, if
Sounds a bit like
it's
split
you
personality.
Because it's watching over you, then you can take the initiative to wake the others. But no, it does not give anybody advantage.
Then can it make its own rolls?
Fine, it can make its own rolls.
Are you just really quiet because you're only coming over Quinn's mic, Sam?
She's talking really lightly.
I feel like I'm yelling.
You're not yelling.
I mean, in all honesty, you have yourself muted on your own thing.
Well, yeah, it's because she's using my mic.
Ah, so yeah.
Discord hates me.
I mean, I've got the sound jacked up to 200%.
Okay, Taryn, I need you to give me a roll. Perception, please.
Oh, that's sexy.
Perception is
Thanks, I know.
20
Ooh.
on my end.
That was almost a
Sexy
crit.
player, sexy players.
Jesus.
Do I see all things in night?
You see all the things in life. No. So you take your watch and
Do I still see Ghost?
see.
Yes, constantly.
I'm gonna answer that as I explain what you're seeing based on your perception roll.
I'm sorry, you're gonna what?
I'm going to shoot myself in the face. That is what I said. So
I mean, can we get off Discord first, or?
no. So as you are taking watch and everybody has settled into their slumber, you just, this ghostly mist is settling in on the area. It seems to be rolling towards you from the east where you had left the smoldering town. You don't see any further spirits. It doesn't seem that they are coming this far. But your eyes turn up to the moons above. Enoshin is fading away from full moon as you watch. It progresses through the sky quickly. The red moon of Guinea is not there. And your eyes scan over the sky until you find Themerald, the crimson moon. It's in its waxing state, and you know that you only have days. You'll watch the moon, far slower moving than its partner Inushin. Tales of their lore come to mind. Tales that you had grown up on, that you'd study in your worships. But you do not see anything of danger. And your shift passes, and you are able to waken the dire wolf who had offered to take the next shift.
Cool. Poke, poke, poke.
I am gonna wake up growling.
Did it?
Wait. Err.
Good job.
I'm so
Thank
turned
you.
on.
Thank you. I'm great at that noise. Is it my turn to watch now?
Terran will not flinch towards the vicious growl. It is my duty.
Did anything happen?
No, just noticing the moon shifting is all.
It's not a full moon, right? Because I turn into a human in full moon.
Takes a step away.
Reverse lycanthropy.
I don't think so.
I'm just gonna give you a weird grin. Toothy grin. Okay, I'll go take watch now. Go to sleep.
I feel
Yes.
safer already.
Alright, from the wolf, I will need a perception roll. Which, if
Did you say a perception?
Yeah, and I believe if you're in wolf form, you should be rolling your wisdom, right?
Oh, is that how I do it?
Yeah, your mentals don't change when you wild shape, so it's still your normal perception.
Oh, do they not? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Polymorph.
just use my normal sheet
It's
then?
the difference between wild shape and polymorph.
Okay, I had no idea.
She asked me that question, and I said, I don't know, my druid never fucking wild shapes.
Yeah, no, you keep your mentals, but I don't remember if
good.
wolves get an advantage on them.
Also 16.
Not that it matters, but
They get advantage on, like, sense.
Alright, so you grow restless as the night is creeping on. Unlike Terran, you don't see the ghostly fog. It's a typical night. It's cool after the blazing fire you had been in just hours ago. You begin to pace. You'll hear a sound. Pause, glance about. You don't see where the sound came from. You see no movements. And nothing continues to alert you to that crack of a stick. Again, you begin to pace about, anxious, thoughts of the fire running through your mind, everything you lost, worry of where you are going next. And soon, actually, really quick, you guys were taking 4-hour shifts? Or are you guys
Yes.
2-hour shifts?
I thought we said 4.
No, that's why we needed an elf. They can take. So anybody that's not an elf really shouldn't do that unless they want exhaustion.
Okay, then 2-hour shifts, I suppose.
Okay. Then it is time for you to trade off. Who is taking next shift?
We
I don't
didn't
remember.
really discuss that, so I guess whoever the wolf decides to wake up.
Alright.
I am going to go up to the rat, and I'm going to lick his face to wake him up.
We don't have a rat, but
Close enough.
Well, it's the little creature thing.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck, I need my sleep. Alright, I'll get up. God damn it. I can't believe you call me a rat. I'm a kobold.
They're fucking rats with candles.
no.
No,
wait,
that's
no, I'm thinking
wrong.
of WoW. I was like,
I'm distantly draconic related, damn it.
They're kind of like dragon bunnies.
Yeah, kind of actually.
where's my phone? I need to look this up.
He's full of dark.
Kobolds vary depending. They're one of the more wide
Well,
range.
even in WoW, they're not rats; they're hyena.
No, and wow, they do make them rat-like. You're
Yeah.
thinking of gnolls.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I see now. I see. Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 different types of kobold. The typical fantasy one is that they're kind of like dragon rat. They're like dragon,
like
rat
dragon
dragons.
dogs, kind of.
Yeah, dragon dogs. And then there's ones where they are like dog people, and then there's some where they're like rats, which is mostly just WoW.
And then there's the offshoot where they're kind of like dragon rabbits.
Yeah.
Much like how our salesman is being depicted
I mean,
as.
I'll go with that. Like a
I've
dragon
seen,
bunny.
Look, I've seen the artwork. You're kind of like a dragon bunny.
I mean, I can go with that. I can't really argue it. Anyway, you want a perception, yes?
Yes, I do.
Let me see if I can fuck this up. Wee!
22.
Good job.
I suck at this.
Alright.
Someone's paying attention.
Somebody's about to have me in the back, isn't they?
Maybe.
I want to live.
So, you begin your watch. You're actually not 100% sure what you're doing here.
Yeah, I'm fidgeting with my stab wound.
Yes, you are fidgeting with things, going through your inventory. You're just not paying attention to what is around you. At least, that is until your vision goes black.
I immediately screech.
Oh, you're Sammy Davis. No, not Sammy Davis. What is his name?
What?
The blind pianist. I can't remember what his name is.
Ray Charles?
Ray Charles. There we go. My brain's not working.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, I screech.
All right, Max, you screech, and nice example there, doggo. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's a one-off. It's not going to happen again.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
No, I mean, I can't really do it again. It might hurt.
We'll see about that. Anyway, you screech, and then your whole body freezes as your heart pounds in your throat. This is wrong. This is very wrong.
Somebody help me, please.
You slowly begin to see light flicker.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
You begin to see light
Caleb.
flicker at the edge of your vision. And then a growing bonfire is before you. And with the way that it is proceeding to grow, you feel as if you're being dragged towards it, as you are reluctant to follow. The heat, the smoke, the memory of what you had already been through. It begins to consume you as this experience feels real. You
Help me.
are moved through the burning ashes of the town. You see your house in flames. You see Jayla's shop. You are moved past that and into the cemetery, where suddenly you see every townsperson. Spiritual, white, transparent. They're beginning to group up, moving around the gravestones.
The gravestone?
The gravestones.
What does the gravestone say?
Multiple gravestones.
Oh.
As you watch them group up, it seems that someone is drawing them together. You can't see what they're looking at, but there seems to be an entity standing above them on one of the taller gravestones. They stand there, they stare, and you watch confusion and fear kind of slide over them. And then you are
Confusion
moved past
and
that.
fear?
Yes. You are moved past the graveyard. And as you are moved past the graveyard, you suddenly realize where you are. As you are moved further into the forest behind the town, heading north. In a small overhang, surrounded by trees, a bit of a wild garden blooming, there is the statue. It is a round statue, two dragons circling each other, and in the center, a orb with carvings on it. There's something draconic written there, you remember that much, but it never made much sense to you. They were words, but they were scrambled. Standing just beyond the statue is that dark figure once again.
Hang on, real quick before you continue. Okay, can I do a lore, any kind of like knowledge recall on this?
What part are you doing that on?
Well, the bit where you're talking about the weird scrambled. First, is it actually draconic? And secondly, I would like to probably do a history or an arcana, whichever is more appropriate.
It is draconic, but since you are not actually standing before the object, and
Oh,
it's
that's
just
why I
a
can't see it.
vision,
Never mind. Never mind.
I'm gonna say that no, you're not gonna do a check right now.
Yeah, that's fine. If it's just a memory of a memory that I actually don't have, then that's fine.
No, you're fine. All right. So beyond the orb-like statue, that it isn't solid. You can see through it, though it is round. It's not particularly wide, and it's 3D. There is plenty of gaping holes. Just beyond it, you can see that dark figure, the feminine curves of the short body standing just beyond this statue. And you recognize this figure as the one that had been standing before the burnt town. You stare in awe as suddenly there's this feeling, this knowledge that this person is everything. And you wait. It comes crashing down on you that this is the Dragon Queen. You stare at the figure. Quinn, what did you roll?
22.
You've noticed that Max has nodded off. there is a whistle through the air, and then a solid thud into a tree. Again, though the whistling it's not like an arrow, it's the breaking of the wind around a tree, but that solid thump, you know that is an axe. Somebody is hacking away at something nearby. It's been 6 hours into your rest. What are you doing?
The figure will kind of look to see where the impact was.
It is not close enough for you to see this is a sound coming from the distance.
Short distance close by, or?
It's echoing through the trees. It's about a mile to long distance.
All right, so not in casual traipsing. Well, then the figure will just kind of fix a glance over in that direction. Probably just be paying attention in that vicinity.
You do not move to wake Max.
Sleeping.
No, don't mind me. I'm sawing logs. Have fun.
That noise continues on for the next few hours, however long you allow it to last, as we are nearing the end of your guys' rests.
The figure in her pale luminescence will just continue to watch over the camp, essentially taking the formal last shift, essentially.
Alright, can you roll another perception check, please?
So
The
How
noise
cold is
continues,
this night?
and it grows in vigor, then dies out, but then starts up again. Slow, grows in vigor, then dies out once again. This continues on for the final 2 hours before the camp rouses itself.
probably at the first shifts of wakefulness from others there, the figure will probably kind of drift back into the mists and kind of dissipate.
So how cold of a night is it?
Let me check something really quick, guys.
How far are we from the conflagrated town? That'll raise the heat in the area.
Well, I ask because looking over Jayla's thing, she doesn't have a bedroll, so she's just like curled up on the ground using her fucking backpack as a pillow, shivering.
No, she's a wolf. She's fine.
No, Jayla's not a wolf.
Oh, Jayla. I'm sorry. I thought I was thinking cat.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
I asked who wanted to share a sleeping bag.
It is early spring, and after the exposure to the fire that you guys had, it feels cool to you. The morning even cooler.
I was about to say, wasn't it Quinn that made the joke that it's late summer because fire season?
You know what?
You can come cuddle up with Dr. Love. Love.
I have a bedroll you can buy. I don't need it.
So, everybody begins to rouse.
Let's say, probably could have used mine.
Max, you realize that you had knocked out pretty near the beginning of your shift.
Bad. And
I sneeze because I'm cold because I fell asleep out of my bedroll. It's kind of like, achoo!
Can everybody please roll a perception check?
who is?
Everybody.
Is it for hearing? Because I have a perception advantage on hearing.
Is it for hearing? Is it fucking really for hearing?
Yes, it really fucking is.
Are you actually deaf? Or are you just
No.
being obstinate?
That would just be me.
Okay.
But thank you.
How do I roll perception with advantage?
You just roll it, and we'll take the higher of whatever two numbers pop up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just set to double roll always, and we just take the first number you. Yeah, like that.
Oh wait, she's not here. Never
Why
mind.
aren't you using your second screen, woman?
Because I need an HDMI.
Oh, I rolled both of them when I should have only rolled one. 20.
20. Okay.
Is your
Alright.
weird angelic thing
You
like the crow?
also rolled persuasion instead of perception.
Ah, damn it. I was like, wait a minute.
I convinced myself that I saw them.
No. That's my job.
Awesome.
Yeah, still not bad. You actually got better.
I
I mean, your
Well, I
rolled
would
worse.
think so,
You got better.
Druid.
need new glasses.
Borrow mine.
Alright. Taryn, you are groggy. You are, despite getting the rest you needed, you feel exhausted. And it's kind of a drain from the impact of the souls around you. Max, Jayla, you settle into your morning. You have many thoughts running through your head of the town that you had just lost. You're a bit distracted.
I'm still thinking about the thing to the north.
I do have a thing I want to do this morning if we are not being assaulted immediately.
One moment.
I do as well, but
wait a
being
minute.
assaulted sounds fun too.
Too late. You're assaulted. All the salt all over you.
Venison.
I'm just gonna point out that Taryn's still kind of making eyes at Jayla. In the least creepiest way possible, but like still creepy.
I was about to
mean,
say, you
that's
like hot
like-
mechanic girl.
It's like all your characters.
You know what, Patrick? I make eyes at you.
I was about to say, his bards are just like, They have a license to creep.
Okay, all of his non-bard characters try to be sweet, just come off as totally creep.
It's true.
I don't know. I actually like Taryn. He is weird and grave and creepy, but
Taryn is not even creepy, and he's not a bard.
You guys,
Huh.
I'm waiting to find out what happens. Okay.
Did you want to go first, Patrick, or do you want me to go first?
For
Can
what?
I finish the perception
Did-
checks? I'll take the silence as a yes. Kex, Celia, you both hear the sound of metal beating against wood.
oh, I thought the lumberjacking stopped. Guess not.
Nope. That's why you guys rolling perception.
Tez, thank you. Appreciate it.
What is that noise?
Chopping. I think. Something hitting something. I'm not good at this.
Just kind of pull myself up towards the trunk of the tree again. Just again, hand resting on the hilt, looking to see where the noise is coming from.
Are you still up in the tree, or did you come down?
Oh, I'm still up in the tree. This sound assaulted me when I woke up.
So, yeah. You gonna come down? I'll take that as a no.
Do we know what it is that is coming? Is it getting closer?
I mean, you might have to get out of the tree to be able to get closer.
Not
Or you talking about it getting closer?
It's getting closer. I'm not entirely certain that I want to get closer to it.
I don't know. Let me take my big floppy ears and listen in.
Let's give him a nod.
Nope, still sounds the same.
Perhaps we should be moving in the opposite direction to it then.
No, I want to go north of town for reasons.
It's not coming from the north, it is coming from further west, just so you guys know.
Oh, then good. Perfect. Yeah, we can move away from that.
If you say north, then I suppose that's as good a direction as any.
Like, growing up / having been in this city for a long period of time, would I be able to, like, figure out where, like, the busier streets and roads and stuff out of town would have been heading? I know that we left to the west, so if we head up north, south, or whatever, are we going to cross over a road?
So, it's been a long time since the first session, but actually we'd gone over the fact that there had been little to no traffic into your place.
Yeah.
You have
No.
exits headed to the east and the south, but there's no busy roads.
Okay, well, I guess busy is not super important. Just roads heading out of town we could cross over and find our way.
That would be to the east and the south.
We were basically in
Wait, I
like the
came
north
from the
central
west,
part
though.
of town when we started, yeah? Or were we
I came from
like
the
dead?
west, didn't I?
No, you came from the south.
Okay, yeah, definitely don't want to go south.
Well, looking at the map, west would be like going into whatever the next country is.
Well, west I thought was going towards the mountains, like the mountains that border the edge of the continent, according to the "You Are Here" blob.
Yeah.
And then I thought you would set your shop up on a busy street, but we were like near the dead center of town was the problem. Which is why it took us so long to get out when the place was burning down. Because we went like south and then we went west, west, west.
Yeah, so Jayla would relay that bit of information, that if we wanted to find a road so we could find our way, then there was one heading south out of town and to the east.
I would suggest to the east, not towards the south.
I'm gonna tug on Terran in the least offensive way possible.
You're going to what?
Well,
I said I'm gonna tug on you in the least offensive way possible.
Uh-huh. You can try.
If we intend to go east, then we're going to cross back over the name of our town that I don't remember again.
Burning rubble is basically what it's now.
In the town of Matchstick.
You know what? We don't have to play this game. Clearly, you guys.
No.
But I
have no
love
interest
playing this
in it.
game. But no, in all honesty, I'm trying to get Terran's attention because I want to talk to him about my vision I had during, particularly the first part with like the graveyard, because you know things about that.
We can at least assume I know things about that.
You're a fucking gravedigger!
And I'm excellent with the shovel, bitch.
But that's my point. You're like, if I'm good at that, like that's your job.
I hope
What you did.
Okay.
I've lived in
okay.
the town long enough to know that.
You have Terran's attention. Continue.
Okay, so spirits are on gravestones. What do you know about?
Oh, plenty. In fact, I had a book somewhere.
Town burning down.
I guess I don't have that book anymore.
Oh yeah, it was Saker or Sacker or whatever you called.
Saker.
I love the note on that. So perfect.
I mean, it's now burned.
Yeah.
Past tense.
Well, I can try to bring back on memory at least. Did you see something?
Well, yes, sort of. I was doing watch, and then I suddenly saw, like, I guess visions, if you so could call it. Like, I feel like I saw our people, but they were kind of gathering in the cemetery, I think. Is that correct?
Oh, oh yes, they are definitely doing that.
But there was like a figure in the center, and it was kind of dark and mischievous. And wait. Sam, the figure in the graveyard, that didn't look like the same figure that was behind the draconic statue.
You couldn't see the figure in the graveyard. You just saw the spirits surrounding
Gravitate
a
towards
tombstone
something.
looking
Okay.
up.
So yeah, that. I saw that.
Well, can you describe the figure in any way?
Hazy at best, right? It was like a dark void, maybe. Yeah.
Sam, what would I generally know about this?
You've never seen spirits gather at the graveyard, but you've also never seen a mass death. Usually.
I'm sorry.
What?
Never seen a what?
Mass death.
Okay.
So he
Well-
basically knows nothing of what I saw, and what I saw was really weird. Cool. Well, it was worth a shot.
Well, I can't say I've ever seen it happen before. But
Well, that's disconcerting.
if I can get into a library, I might be able to find something for you. Fucking Hawk. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, there probably was one in our town, but it's burned.
Yes, glass is half empty as well.
Especially a library, because matchstick building filled with books, filled with.
Yes, of course. I'm sure if we map this out a little bit further, we might be able to find something.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. It was weird what I saw, because at first, when I was doing the watch, it was just kind of dark, and then really scary. And then I think I saw the town still burning, even though I think it should have stopped, but it was still burning. And then graveyard, and then other stuff. I'm really curious about the other stuff.
Taryn will gently pat him on the head. It'll be okay. All is well.
I feel like you're demeaning me, but I'm going to accept the pets.
Now, is this
Well.
an open conversation or is this in whisper?
I'm totally in character.
Well, I'm just saying, is this just between the two of you or is it open for everyone to hear?
Basically,
I
did
mean,
you step
anybody
aside
nearby.
or?
I just went over to where he's standing. If he's standing in the middle of you guys, then yes, this is happening right in front of
No, he's kind of towards the back-ish area. He keeps a little bit of a distance.
you. Okay,
Oogling
so
hot mechanic chick.
I would say that this is almost as far from okay as I can imagine. What were those?
Mhm.
Are we not going to question what these things are? That
Sam, can you hand me my charger?
Oh, what?
My charger?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Quinn. What was the last bit of that? Things
Are we
are
not-
what?
Are we not going to question what the things were that attacked? For what purpose they did so?
Oh, you mean the reasoning behind our town being burned down?
Yes, what prompted those creatures? People.
Well, we could go back and ask them, but I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Oh, no. We don't want to do that.
What? Can't you speak with the dead?
They're not all dead.
That's
I
the
know.
problem.
I know my dad made it out. There's at least some survivors.
Oh, my heart.
Shut up.
Karen will look awkwardly over to Jayla.
Like what? Did she say something funny?
I feel like we're getting a little away from the question of the intent of the attack. Does anyone know what these things were?
No. I'm pretty sure.
Then they might
I
still be out
mean,
here.
I have no reason to believe that Jayla would know anything about that.
I mean, I thought they were prospective buyers. A lot of them were a bunch of dicks. One even stabbed me. What the hell?
So we've got some people who just decided to burn a well-populated town for no identifiable reason, and
I mean, I think you're being reasonably generous.
our merchant associates is now seeing visions of graveyards and
Well, let's be honest. I've been seeing visions for a long time. By the way, would you like to buy anything?
I have no coin in which to make a purchase,
Oh, that's disappointing.
nor do I feel like I'm in a spending mood. To be fair, I think I should find my feet and be away this place. Clearly it was not the haven that I had suspected it to be.
Well, I mean, it was a nice place until the fire happened.
Yeah. Goddamn Fire Nation.
Jayla, my dear, if you have a moment.
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Taryn will kind of try to separate a little bit from the rest of the group.
Okay.
Not creeping on you, it's fine, doll. Anyways.
I'm staring nonetheless.
Well, I figure it's better to tell you sooner rather than later.
Where's my popcorn?
Yeah, are there words for any of you?
Tell me what?
Well, I don't really tell a lot of people in the town of my strange abilities, that is. But one of the reasons why my family works for the graveyard and has for the generations that we've had is because we have a very unique gift, if you will, where we are able to communicate with the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, coughing fit.
Corona.
Well, that's a cool gift, but what is it you need to tell me?
I'm sobbing. Oh my god. It can be rather cool, but it's also kind of a burden because last night after we escaped to the fires, I saw a group of traveling ghosts who were still convinced that they were, well, of the living, and it comes with a very deep and heartfelt meaning that I'm afraid your father was upon that group.
She kind of looks at him, say, questioningly. That doesn't make sense. he left before I even made it out into the streets with you guys.
Well, at some point, he didn't make it very far. And he sends his regards. And I totally forget everything. What's up?
She will just kind of I don't even know. Put her hand on her head.
You need not to give me an answer. Just know that we are all here for you. We are all that we have left, after all. He will give an offering, gentleman's, may I point out, arm for her to take.
What the hell is this? That's fucked up, and I love it.
Oh my god, Quinn, you are
God damn it,
inappropriate.
Quinn.
You ruined everything. We were having a moment.
You don't have to look. Hey, this is the first time that I can be involved in Discord during a game.
It's true.
She will take the arm, but I don't know how to describe that. She doesn't. She's like in shock, basically. She doesn't believe it. Denial, that's the word.
Shell shock.
It's fine, it's fine. That's one of the stages of grief. Hence, they will rejoin the group.
Alright, so... there are quite a few ways you could go. You've been told about the road to the east and the south. You hear the chopping sound. It stopped for now, but it had been coming from deeper to the west, nearing the mountains.
So what do we ultimately decide about Mr. Lumberjack? Were we going to go investigate that, or be like, haha, fuck that?
I really have no interest in investigating that.
If what Taryn tells me is correct, then I want to go back to the town. I need to look for something.
No.
I mean, I'm not going to stop her. You want to stop her? You're going to get punched.
That's fine. Did you see those rolls? I mean, what?
I mean, that was with her crossbow. I think she could fist you better.
I hope she can fist me better than that.
Actually, come to think of it, yeah, it was all projection or projectile based that she kept fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait till she can get like into attack, because then she's gonna wreck shit.
That's the idea. And what do you mean, no? We're gonna look for one of those roads, then we have to go back towards the town anyways. What does it hurt for me to go look?
What
I
if
mean, I
there's-
just don't think it's that great of an idea. We revisit the place that we just ran from. We'll be doing a circle, and who knows what we'll find there.
I would be concerned that we would find more of those things that attacked.
More
Well,
of
if we
those things, as well as maybe what was left of our civilians.
Well, if we find more of those things, we can beat them into submission and get them to explain why they did this. But more importantly, if what you say is true, I'm not just. I have to find him.
I don't think there is much to find, Jayla.
I'm sorry if we missed
I'm
something.
kind of
then.
conflicted. I want to support them both.
I think we should go back to town and see if there's anyone we can help.
Thanks, Jess.
Maybe not everyone died.
I mean, supposedly the entire town was screaming, and we kind of ignored that as we flew.
Yeah, we were kind of dicks.
Well, to be fair, we were practically within the conflagration. The house is roughly the interiors are probably the temperature of the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, statistically speaking, it's highly unlikely that we're the only one that made it out.
Statistically speaking, there's actually a lot of us.
And the probability of me finding some bones to gnaw on is fairly high.
Wait, what?
Well, that is
Yes, this
a
look.
morbid
She is giving you
thought.
this exact look, woman.
I mean, of enemies, not.
I was about to say, like those were our friends. Why would you want to eat her non?
How else am I gonna put her dad to rest?
By chewing on his bones?
Returning him to Earth in about 3 or 4 days. I don't know how long it takes for digestion on a.
Oh, you're terrible. I mean, it's
What's
totally
everyone else's
you, but
votes?
I would want to head eastward.
yeah, I mean, ultimately, I have to go kind of northeast compared to where we're at currently.
I would not want to pass through that place again. It is no longer safe. Giving it a northward berth, I would not be entirely opposed to, so long as we just are not heading more southward.
I'm kind of wondering how ashy and sooty and nasty it is still. Or if it's still burning, for all we know.
Seeing as how we did not see the light,
Oh,
I
I'm
would
sure it
imagine
is.
it's in embers right now.
It is certainly at least still smoldering.
I do not support this decision, but I will travel with the group, as decided.
I would think, for the time being, I am in similar mindset.
If my dad is gone, then I don't think I can just leave him to the elements.
he does deserve a proper burial and send off. But he has gone in peace, if I may mention. At least I'm assuming peace. I don't really know Sam.
That's what you
You
tell me
don't
anyway.
really know.
He went kicking and dance screaming, didn't he, Sam?
You don't know that.
Drag me to hell, why don't you?
The ending of that movie was
Payback
such
for the
bullshit.
orphanage.
This happened before the orphan.
No, I'm talking about what Kevin just said.
Oh.
What did you say, Jess?
That was payback for the orphanage.
Oh. I'm so mad at all of you about that.
They try to put it out.
Like, you, me, Patrick, the ring, I kick your ass. Meet you outside, boo.
I'm sorry. There's been a lot of talk around this. What are you guys deciding to do?
I guess we're going back to the wreckage of the town, at least somewhat. I know Quinn's like, nah, fam, but for sure, Jayla wants to go see if she can find her father, or at least his remains, and Tyrion's being kind of, gentlemanly and nice and helping her with that.
That
Kex
is
voted to go
so
with her.
nice. That is so nice.
Just looking
Bitch, I am a
off.
gentleman.
I'm
Looking
following
off
both of them because they're my friends for life, and I can't abandon them. And I have no moral compass otherwise.
just kind of look out into the distance, brow furl, shake his head, pause, shake his head again. Moment later, just kind of shoulders kind of slump a little bit. Just
That's the spirit. Toot toot, all aboard the depression train. Yeah.
It would seem that I will accompany you into the town for the search. Clearly looking not pleased with the thought.
As he cracks open a beer.
Yes.
But has a resigned look, like he was just, I don't know, like that he just lost an argument.
Yeah. Sorry, guy.
I guess I'm gonna go over to Sayer and be like, hey, everything's better with friendship. Yeah.
Cue Barney theme song.
Don't you, me?
Anywho, yeah, sorry, guys. But I can't. I gotta play my character. She's not just gonna leave her dad there.
No, I'm all for that, honestly.
Out of character, I'm all for that too.
Out of character, I'm like, fuck that town. I want nothing to do with it.
Out of character, I'm seriously just debating if I want to start talking like Stamper.
I don't know exactly what you're assuming your assumptions of friendship would mean, but suppose I have my reasons for carrying on in this endeavor.
Well, I mean, you can be friends with us, or you could just kind of loiter by yourself, but everything's better with more people.
Debatable, but for the time being, there is
except for
greater safety, perhaps.
But there's safety in numbers.
except for maybe graveyards.
There's safety in numbers in graveyards.
Mm.
That's why they're so popular.
Tara's just gonna turn away.
I'm uncertain how you would come to such a conclusion, but
Well, nobody wants to be alone, even after death. I figure it's almost like a big old family.
one I wish not to be a part of.
Well, no. At least not alive. That would be creepy.
Or even thereafter, to be fair.
But no one deserves to die alone.
Not all will.
Well, it seems like the majority of us are okay with checking in on the town, and if you don't want to come, then no one's going to make you.
I might.
I, I respectfully disagree with that statement, miss.
I suppose you're for your opinion.
Well, respectfully, the sooner we get on with this, the sooner we can make our way for more safer grounds.
Back to town we go.
So, yeah, Jayla will start leading the way back east, the way we came.
And we're walking, and we're walking.
Cat.
So you guys are headed back to the town?
Aye.
Seems like it.
Alright, so you eventually break tree line and find what is just a flattened, smoldering area. You can't really tell what used to be there.
Wow, that really burned but good.
Yes, we get it, doggo. Don't make me punch you in the face.
I mean...
Well, no, I mean, it's a clean-ass burn if it's that flat. Jesus.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was the town made of again? Rice paper
Well, I
and
mean,
gasoline?
Usually it's like
Where are the
like
pillows?
I'm not telling
doorposts
you.
and shit. Like, holy shit, the town must be made of hay.
You know what? The next person who says anything about the town, what the town is made of, I'm just going to smother them.
It was a beautiful, sturdy village.
Oh my gosh,
Made of
that fire
beautiful,
spread
sturdy
so
people.
quickly. What was it made of? Twigs? Smother me.
She didn't say what she'd smother you with. I think you're about to
I'm
get
just
pillowed at your throat.
assuming the best part is what she's going to smother me with.
I don't think
Clenched
it's gonna be her.
genitals.
It's always
I'd have to assume a pillow.
I'm still good with pillows.
Or she might use me.
Smother you with children.
You guys need to stop sassing my grandpappy.
Oh my god.
I'm honestly not sassing her. I'm just actually impressed how bad the town burned. Like I'm being legit serious. I'm not being sarcastic.
So, there's, like, not anything left.
There
I mean, we
is
might see some.
nothing
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
left. It is a smoldering pile of large ash.
Do we have like any Uncle Bens and Aunt Beru's, like the bodies of the dudes we killed on our way out, like just charred skeleton?
No. Actually, as you guys pass through the town, there is strangely a lack of bodies.
The plot thickens.
It can be laid a mystery for me.
So, what's your answer on this, Tara?
Stepping out of character. Natural
no.
cremation.
There wasn't nothing natural about this.
Natural cremation, sweetheart.
Aggressive cremation, more like it.
Forced cremation. How about that?
There you
Just
go.
weather balloons in the light off of Venus.
Like, holy shit. Like, either they got burned to dust or they got up and walked away.
Neither of those options are particularly comforting to me. Can we move on?
Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to agree with you on that.
There is nothing settling about what happened here, nor the state in which it remains. I would really like to live with a group, if at all possible.
Sam.
What?
Sam.
What?
Am I able to see anything?
No, you are not able to see or sense anything.
In terms of what Max was asking Taryn will just be quiet and not directly looking at the chaos.
I found my spirit animal.
It's a Khajiit, isn't it?
Actually, no, it's a hyperkinetic rabbit-like thing.
So, you guys are walking through the town, Jayla. You are looking for any sign of what's left of your father. And you guys are just finding piles of ash.
Is there any like metal bits, like nails and shit, that like survived the flames, or that just all gone too?
There is nothing left.
The pygmy Ewoks came and took everything.
I mean, it's clear to all of you that this fire was not normal. Oh my god, Quinn, I am just going to take you out. Don't even care if I end up on your stream at this point.
Ooh, is this going to be sushi now?
No.
I mean, he's just going to Twitch clip it again.
I care because I saw what you're wearing.
Thanks.
No problem.
But now I want to see what she's wearing.
No, you certainly don't get to.
I mean, I can explain it, or I can send pictures. I have pictures
I think we
saved
need
now,
more
actually.
alcohol.
Continue with the story.
Let's do that last one.
Just waiting on you.
So rubble, well, lack of rubble, because everything burned so well.
Is Taryn still being gentlemanly?
Always.
I think he's into you, so yes.
Well, that's fine, because I think she's going to sigh in defeat and just latch onto his arm if he'll allow it.
It was already an offer.
I'm kind of bebopping the way we came from initially to like get back to Jayla's shop area, because I'm curious if any of that really remains at all. I mean, probably not, but I mean, I'm gonna check it out regardless.
Magical phenomenon. Nothing is left.
Oh, that's really, really sad, because that's like my home.
Yes, you all have lost everything.
I am depressed.
I mean, I'm technically still at a neutral state, and I hadn't lost anything.
So, you guys have investigated the town. You cannot find Jayla's father. What are you doing?
Suggesting we move eastward.
Continuing north towards the graveyard.
Jayla is clinging onto Taryn's arm and not contributing to the discussion of where to go from here.
Given if we're going towards the graveyard, is this the same graveyard that Taryn lived on?
I'm
Yes.
assuming it's just the one.
Yes.
Then, he will be curious enough to see if maybe any of his books survived for Max's request.
So the group heads to the graveyard, which was kept about a mile outside of the town.
Fuck,
If I'm
you live
not-
far away.
If I'm not mistaken, going to the graveyard was going to take us right by where the shop was.
Yes.
She definitely grips a bit tighter as they go past there.
Yeah, no, I already checked out the shop. Yeah, it's gone. I was real sad.
You guys head deeper into the trees away from what had been your homes, and you find that the graveyard has been left. Just as you remember it. There is the one shrine set off where Terran did his studies and his worship.
I'm just following behind, kind of shield out in front, hand on my weapon, just looking around, just making sure we're not followed or ambushed. Because paranoia.
You said it was untouched?
The graveyard has been untouched.
Okay. Then Karen will lead the group into the housing part of it?
Into
Or
the
that part?
shrine where you would have lived and done your studies.
Yes.
His house shack, yes.
Shrine
It's a nice
sounds so much
shrine.
prettier.
It's a nice shrine. It has rooms for the worshippers, the priests. It's a very nice place, just not very used.
Yeah, Taryn will lead everybody into there and moderately place Jayla somewhere so that he can go towards his library. You stay there.
I'm actually going to hang out near the gravestones because I know me and I would look for an offertory plate and I don't want to be there.
Wherever Jayla is deposited, sit frustrated. What?
I think only part of what you said might have come through.
You said wherever you were deposited, you're just going to be there frustrated.
Yes.
I'm kind of trying to reenact my vision real quick.
Kex is not liking what she smells.
Because it's mostly death.
Taryn,
And not like fresh death.
what were you doing?
I went to the library to search for a book to help with Max's vision.
What book?
I don't know, graveyard symbolism, deities
One
possibly,
on dead people.
rituals.
You have a few rituals, though they're all connected to Themeral. You do find a book of Inoshin, which is about spirits moving about. But you don't have anything specific to what he explained.
Here I go having weird visions again.
Okay. Taryn will grab a few notable ones and put them in his bag,
Alright.
and then return back out to approach Max. It doesn't seem that I can find anything on your specific vision here, that is.
So, like, I was in the middle of wandering the stones when he does this, so I'm like, oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
I do apologize, but I'm sure we'll get answers soon enough. If you get a repeat of your vision and perhaps see a phase, let me know.
Well, I mean, I'll do my best. I can't really control that.
Maybe write things down as they happen. That might help.
Sure, let me go break out my dream pencil.
That's a great idea.
Fucking dick.
No sarcasm whatsoever over here.
That last bit was completely out of character, just FYI.
Oh, I do not believe you. Get
Well,
the hell out of my shrine or I'm going to splash some holy water on you.
I'm trying to do a discernible difference between in character and out of character voice.
Oh, by voices, I can definitely tell a difference.
I'm sorry you're deaf. It's not my fault. I'd sign them, but I'm bad. Plus, how do you put an accent on a sign? Do you just put more stank on it? What?
How do you do what?
Like, do I just do it more emphatically? I don't know. Or
Oh,
put an
sweet.
accent on a sign.
Oh, sweetie. It's okay. You'll be okay.
So, you have nothing for Max. Jayla, are you doing anything of consequence?
She's being a frustrated Robert Downey Jr. right now.
She's just stewing in it wherever the hell Taryn deposited her.
All right.
I would think he'd
then the
follow
three-
him when he came back outside to be like, hey, I can't help you. To me.
No.
All right. Max,
Do I remember what direction my vision took me after the graveyard? It was still further north.
it was further north, and you do remember it as it's a place that you have been before in actuality.
I have a crazy idea, guys. Like, just hear me out. I think there's a thing this way, and I point.
What do you mean a thing?
Well, like statues, kind of like another shrine-like thing, maybe. I'm not very good at religion. Let's just get that out in the open. I'm sorry, Tara.
It is fine. Not all of us are called to the ways. Polite smile.
Either way, could we
Inside,
please...
he's fuming. Heretic.
Can we please be away from this place?
Yeah, of course.
I think we should
I
probably
agree.
be keeping moving at the moment. No telling if our movements are being followed.
We should
Let's-
definitely exit.
Let's keep going on our field trip.
Taryn will approach Jayla to collect her, I guess.
Gather her like she's belonging.
Over the shoulder. Here we go.
Oh, God.
She doesn't notice him immediately, kind of lost in her own head, screaming and throwing fits and whatnot.
Screaming internally.
If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But we are leaving, it seems.
I mean, for realsies, if I hadn't had any clue where your dad was, we'd totally.
Well, it doesn't seem like he's here anyway, so if we're heading off,
Are you guys headed north, east, west, or south?
North! Well, me at least. I hope the rest follow.
For the time being.
Jayla doesn't She's just going wherever the arm she tattoo goes.
So you guys head north following Max. And Max, you lead them up to this shrine with the dragon circling this orb connected one tail around the other one's face, almost in a caressing style.
Ha! See, I'm not crazy.
Again, on
But-
the orb in the center, you see the draconic.
I'm gonna attempt to read it and hope I don't get driven insane. Wish me.
Go ahead and just do me a basic knowledge check.
Do you what now?
Basic knowledge check.
Ote. Would that be just intelligence, history?
Just an int check.
Hey, it's not utter shit.
So as you stare at this orb at first, again, it's those jumbled words, one laced over the other, just spinning around this orb. Nothing makes sense, and you can barely make out the words. And
What happens when I touch it?
go ahead, touch it.
It was just a question. I'm sorry.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I don't suggest touching things of sacred value.
It's up to you. Make your decisions.
Live or die.
No,
Make your
continue looking at it.
Alright.
Taryn will inspect as well.
Taryn, do you read Draconic?
Unfortunately, I only read Infernal and Common.
Okay. You can tell that this is in a different language. You have no idea what it is. Max, as you are studying this orb, trying so hard to decipher what is in front of you, you almost see a traveling rainbow shimmer slide across the orb, highlighting certain words.
Well, I'm entranced to say the least.
You follow this shimmer. And from it, you get the phrase, "The barrier of safety has been destroyed. The reign of darkness is upon us."
The barrier of safety has been destroyed. The reign of darkness is upon?
Yeah, that is
Well, that
what
doesn't
you-
sound good.
Okay. And then, Quinn, are you really casting that spell? Alright, you cast that spell, and you see Draconic scribbled all across the... Your eyes travel across it one way then the other. It's confusing. It's all jumbled. The words are laced over each other, and it seems like every word in the alphabet is there at least 5 times.
Just kind of concentrate on it. Glance over as if I'm hearing a whisper. Just kind of shuffle away from it uneasy and focus on the external again.
Max, is there anything you're doing with this message?
Well, I said it out loud when I read it.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know what it means, but... Well, probably something related to what just fucking happened to our town, in all honesty.
If that is the case, then we need to leave. And quickly.
I'm sorry, what was that?
if that is the case, these words you're able to make out, then we should be away quickly.
Yeah, probably. I was just hoping to see her again.
Is this the figure you saw in your vision?
No, not the one from the graveyard, a different one. One that I actually saw at town that I tried to show Jayla.
She came to you then.
Sort of? I mean, I saw her. She didn't come towards me. I went towards her and she disappeared. And then I saw her again.
Is it possible that Taryn will know who it is?
Give me a religion check.
It's an obscure ass religion.
Well, fuck. You know,
Called it.
no one should ever trust me again.
You can hardly remember your religion currently.
Great.
That day in the
it's
spotlight.
It's just
That's
because
me
there's a
losing
hot
my religion.
artificer on me, okay?
As I'm listening to them, can I roll a religion check too to see if any of it sounds familiar?
Yes, you may.
Ooh!
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, that one
Crit
guy.
that bitch.
Fuck you, Jess, in every direction.
I have a
Bye,
2 in
Grandpa.
religion, bitch.
You know what's funny though?
I have a
Not
4 and
that-
she has a 2?
Besides that, but not that Jayla gives two fucks about this conversation, but she's as versed in religion as Taryn is.
I hate
Wait, you're an
everyone.
artificer. How do you believe in religion?
Intelligence caster?
Yeah, but religion isn't. Oh, wait, never mind.
So, Kex,
Uh-huh.
you know that this town, though courteous to the beliefs of the graveyard, doesn't particularly hold to one deity or the other.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen this symbol before, the dragon circling the orb, but you know that it has nothing to do with the deities of the grave. It
Gotcha.
does nothing to do with the deities of nature that you've learned of. You vaguely remember hearing of some kind of draconic deity, but currently you can't bring forth what you remember they ruled over.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I think it's a draconic deity.
That would make sense considering the script it is written in.
But I don't know what she rolled over. I'm gonna guess probably fire. And destruction. Just an educated guess.
That's just rude. She rules over me. Oh.
Yes, your ancestors were much cooler.
Hey, that's just rude. No need to be mean.
I'm just joking.
The day is
My
beginning,
heart, my tiny little heart.
The day is beginning to seep past you, and the eeriness of the scene and the exhaustion of what you've been through is really weighing on you guys. What are you planning to do now?
Leave.
Probably touch the statues one more time before we leave.
Oh, you're touching the statue.
Kidding.
Zool,
Don't you start
motherfucker,
that.
Zool!
Hey,
Just do it!
it's your choice.
Touch it with your dick. Yeah,
Fine.
touch it right.
I touch the statue.
Make a con save for me.
Hey, I get to die.
Yep, there it is.
God damn it, Fluffy. You really are this group's Travis Willingham, aren't you?
Oh god.
Ouch.
I would like to be any group's Travis.
And you lost your dick.
To be
Did
fair.
the pee
I didn't
and just
touch
say,
it
"Oh
with my
God."
dick.
No, you just okay. Well, you lost it anyway. It's polymorph. I don't know.
So, as you take a hesitant step forward and reach up, placing one of your pale hands on the orb in the center of the dragons.
No, I didn't say I touched the orb. I said I touched the statue.
What are you touching?
Are they colored? Because otherwise, probably the one on the right.
This is all made of a dark metal.
Oh, like black?
Sure. Ooh, yes, obsidian. It's all made of obsidian. I like this idea.
Makes sense.
So yeah, why not? Touch the statue on the right. Because it's two of them, right?
Yes, it's the same dragon. Okay, I'm gonna be super duper freaking lame right now, but you know the spinner I use at work?
Yeah.
It is that made into a statue.
Okay, cool. So I touch one of the three then, or two, or what? Just the one ever that's closest to me. Because I think I'm standing on the right.
Alright, so you place your hand on the statue. And, instantly again, you are plunged into this darkness. You can feel the metal of the statue under your hand, but you feel nothing else surrounding you. It feels as if suddenly you have been removed from existence.
Someone going pee?
And
I mean, it sure sounds like it. Not me.
Well,
so,
Quinn got up and left the room.
okay, focus, guys. Jeez. Do you want to know about the vision, or should we just kill
Oh,
Max
don't
now?
keep me in suspense.
So, you guys, or Max, you feel yourself.
I might actually be dead.
Sam, are you speaking? Because, like, I can hear a voice in the other room, but not you.
I am Ledoux.
Okay. So can we hear people?
Where'd everybody go?
Question.
Well, I think we established that Quinn was going pee and we heard him.
Can you hear this?
Oh, Quinn's back. See him.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Alright, you might be able to hear our DM a bit better now. Try saying something.
Something.
Yay!
Much better.
Okay,
What did
alright. Cool. That's... Alright, technical issue solved.
What was it?
Apparently, because of Bluetooth issues, I had to plug my headset into USB instead of Bluetooth, and apparently no sound was coming from the mic. It was coming from my my actual headset mic, which is why you can hear me and not exactly her.
Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
why
wondering
we
about
heard
that.
you pee?
Shut up. We're not talking about that.
I didn't hear anything.
Good.
So, Miss Dragon Queen, am I dead?
Yes.
Everybody is dead.
I didn't do
No.
anything wrong.
Well, you already traveled with
Fair.
dead people.
Very fair.
Wait,
And so do you.
I can see myself.
did you get us all killed?
No. At least I hope not. Otherwise, I'd be very unhappy, and I'm very.
No, peer pressure killed us all.
That's right. We're blaming Fluffy.
Alright. Now that I can be heard and don't have to yell. I told you guys I was yelling, and you guys laughed at me.
I didn't think you were.
I honestly didn't think you
I
were.
didn't laugh.
Anyway. Max, as you reach out and you touch the statue, you suddenly feel everything just jerk away from you, as if you have been removed from existence. You still feel the cold stone under your hand, but that is it. You close your eyes and you wait a moment. Perhaps it'll pass. And when you open them again, the obsidian of the statue is shimmering in rainbow colors. And it is bright enough to illuminate the darkness around you. The only other figure you see being illuminated is the shadowy figure, but now it has form as a pale woman with dark hair, rainbow undertones, stands on the other side of the statue, mirrored in your positions, hand stretched out, touching the stone. Purple eyes stare at you, taking you in, not at all surprised, and on her lips is a faint smile. Surprise rushes through you and you remove your hand from the stone and you're back in the graveyard.
Wait, what? Did I just get teleported back to the graveyard?
I don't know, did you?
That's what it sounded like you just said.
You know that you were, for a moment, in nothingness. You know that you saw the Dragon Queen. And then you know that you were standing again in front of the statue in the graveyard. Your survivors standing around you.
I am confused.
I told you not to eat those mushrooms.
I never ate the mushrooms.
It's not a very good idea to touch such sacred objects.
Wait,
You never
if
know
he's
what will happen.
If he's in the graveyard and we were at this shrine, we're about a mile apart from each other.
What?
Oh,
What?
Wasn't
yeah,
the
we
shrine about a
weren't
mile up
technically
from
at the
No, the
graveyard.
graveyard was a mile from the town. The shrine is just on the outskirts of the graveyard.
Okay.
So it's technically still in the graveyard.
Ah, okay.
Clearly I don't explain things well because I had all of you confused.
Yeah, and
Well,
do I
I mean, I'm high, so.
I don't see the others, do I?
You see the
It's
others.
just the-
You're surrounded by your comrades. The
Okay.
statue in front of you, they're just standing there.
Oh,
Watching.
because you said I just yanked back and surprised, so I'm just kind of like everything back to normal. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That was weird. What the hell just happened?
Did anything outwardly happen?
No.
I saw her.
Just kind of give a shrug.
Well, nothing happened here. He will kind of look around. Did something happen to you?
I want to see her again, but I don't want to touch the statue again.
I kind of want the statue.
I'm sorry, what?
I kind of want to touch the statue.
I wish I could draw because she was so beautiful.
Well, can we leave this place, please?
All right. Don't get your knickers in a twist.
There's clearly something very wrong here, and I don't think any of us should be around to find out what it is.
Shall we continue north?
I would say likely to the east.
Okay, east it is. Basically, east of us is where the big old basin lake is, right? Because we're basically in a crater-ish kind of. I vaguely recall the map, and I'm bad at things.
Is she? Sort of. You guys are quite a ways away from the lake.
What?
Well, I just know it's in that direction.
What time of day is it?
Afternoonish.
Okay. I was assuming it was more like late evening for some reason.
I could make a makeshift sundial, but it'd be wrong because I'm bad at things.
So you guys are headed
East.
east.
I'm
So you
assuming
start east.
find the road heading out of town east and take it.
And I would need you all to make perception checks.
Yay! I get to be bad at something again. Oh shit.
21.
Ah. Wait, are you in wolf form? No, right?
She's always in wolf.
I'm always in wolf form. And I almost did persuasion again.
Hang on a second, I need to read something because
So
I know it's.
If it's to detect smell or sound, she has a 26.
Oh, smell. That's the other one. That's right.
So, as you guys move out of the town, you notice two plumes of smoke. One to the west, one to the south.
Hey, look, more towns burning.
They're not far enough away to be towns, and they're small. Like campfires.
Oh.
We should avoid them.
I agree, we should most certainly avoid them.
As you guys continue towards the east, you suddenly hear that sound again. The metal whacking against wood. The obvious axe against tree sound.
Are we being haunted by the ghost of a lumberjack?
I'm a lumberjack, and
That would make so much
I'm
sense.
okay.
I sleep all night and I work all.
I'm hiding.
Jayla kind of raises an eyebrow to Taryn. If it's a ghosty lumberjack thing, wouldn't you be able to hear it and not the rest of us?
Oh shit, you make sense.
It's possible that I might be able to see them, possibly hear them, or just sense they're very because they're very stubborn.
Logical one.
Because they don't often want to be seen. So it's really up to the cards. The dice in this case.
Don't give
I'm
me
funny.
cards.
I watched a video the other day on how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In fucking D&D.
Everyone starts in the Shadow Realm.
You mean dual master?
Yeah, to play Yugi. Like the character of Yugi.
Isn't
But
there
I
like
will- But I will let you know if I do see, hear, or sense anything.
Well, I think maybe we should head towards the smoke. If you're wrong and he made it out, that's where we would find him. No.
No, not towards the smoke.
I was about to say, I feel like that's going back the way we came yet again.
I mean, you guys didn't see any tracks leading away from the village when you guys were headed back towards the village.
I just believed we left no survivors.
I think we should avoid the smoke because something seems really wrong with it.
Well, you guys make a quick decision. I got an AFK for just a minute.
I mean, I'm kind of interested in some ghosty lumberjack. I must send them to the afterworld.
I got a 19 stealth.
Okay, nobody's gonna see you.
Just hide.
Understood.
Kex just thinks the fire's bad. So if she gets outruled, she'll go. Or outvoted.
No, I don't want to go anywhere near the smoke, and I want to also avoid the sounds.
I mean, if it's a ghost lumberjack and he's just cutting down trees, I say let him be. Let him be happy cutting those trees down.
You're a druid. You should be appalled.
Mm-hmm. Druids typically are not fans of dead things.
Yeah, so I want to stay away from it. Let it be.
I'm fascinated by dead things, actually.
You're not a druid.
Alright, so I need to know where you guys are going in order to lay down your setting.
I don't think we even know.
East,
There's no way of knowing
avoiding the
which way
the
we're ever
noises,
deciding to
if at all
go.
possible.
Alright, so you guys continue eastward as you know that is towards a town. And the chopping noise continues. It is vibrating through the trees, so much so that you can't quite tell where it's coming from or if it's getting closer. Not for a while, but soon you notice that it's louder.
Totally continuing to hide.
The sound continues, and it seems that heading east is taking you towards it.
Can we deviate more?
Hey, you wanted this. Embrace it.
Deviate more northly to avoid it.
Maybe it's a person. I'd like to meet new people. Rummages in bag.
If it was I would imagine it is no person that we'd want to meet, seeing as there's a consistent chopping sound following our every footstep. Best not to get involved with it.
I think it's stalking us.
Which is why we should
From
move
front.
around it.
Yeah, but do you know where it is to move around?
Well, it sounds like we're heading towards it now, so maybe we go around to the north to...
Okay, guy.
I don't know. I just don't want to encounter whatever this is.
As you guys are discussing your next move, the chopping suddenly stops.
Duck.
You made him subconscious. I don't have to duck. I'm only 3 feet tall.
Duck more.
You hear a chirpy female voice. A string of oaths.
String of what?
A string of swear words.
Ah.
What language are they in?
Good question.
They're in common.
Cool, I speak that.
Hmm.
Want to spout back in the random language I know. But no.
And then there is a coherent sentence in this outraged voice.
Someone just broke their act.
Good.
And you hear, "God damn it, you filthy mask. Get out of the tree."
Man.
What?
Mask?
I was
Yes.
trying to run that through my head.
Wait. Didn't we see one of those funky, weird tiki masks on a tree before?
No, we fought them in the burning city, and if they're out here, we need to go murderize them.
No.
Doggo is right. You guys did see one in a tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
We need to get the hell away from it.
No, I'm curious now.
No, I'm not.
Maybe the person is trying to chop it out of the tree.
I'm not inclined to go and intrude on someone else's business.
Oh, come on, guy. Where's your spirit of adventure?
Back in the smoldering ruins that used to be our abodes.
Well, you could have picked it up on our way. It's your fault if you left it behind.
I approve.
The swearing will stop. And then the chopping will continue.
Look, whatever it is, it's distracted. We can go around now.
Out of character, I get your cautiousness, but fuck, guy. What are we gonna do if we avoid every...
Live. That's what we do.
I mean, my curiosity didn't kill me yet.
Yeah, just, how's you make constitution saves all the time.
Close.
As I said, it hasn't killed me yet.
Well, maybe if something needs help, we should be stepping in. Mostly just curious if there's any ghosts in the area.
I'm just mostly curious if I'm correct about the whole they're trying to chop an axe out of, or mask out of. Because you said, Sam, you said the shit was like the tree was wearing the mask when we saw it last.
It was kind of embedded into the tree.
Right, but it's like it was flat embedded, not like sticking out like horizontally or whatever.
True.
So I'm curious if that's kind of what it's up, and they're trying to chop it out like that because of...
What if this chopping has angered them and that's why they attacked?
Then we can go back. Hey, you did this thing to our town. Make it. Oh
Then
wait, the town's gone.
Then we go burn down their village.
This is a terrible idea, and I think we should just avoid the whole mess entirely.
I support it.
Running
Alright.
away or burning down their village. You gotta be more...
Let us be a democracy. All in favor of going investigating the axe person, say aye. Raise
Aye.
his hand.
Half-stressed eye.
This is a terrible idea. We are getting involved in things that we best not be.
Grab you by your shirt, start tugging you along. Come on.
No.
To the source of the noise. We.
Just shoots a glance, both kind of worried and slightly annoyed, kind of like upwards over his shoulder, looking at no one, and just kind of tensely is dragged behind.
So, you guys make your way towards the noise.
It's a terrible idea.
And
I know it is, but we're not going to get anywhere if we don't do this.
Okay, out of character, yeah, I know that.
so, you guys head towards the noise, and the chopping stops once again as you are nearing it. And again, a stream of profanities aimed towards this mask in this tree. And you break line of sight to see that there is a sorry, train of thought is fleeing at the moment. There is a slim figure standing before the tree, and there is definitely an axe in hand. Gloves shield her pale skin from the work, and before her is this chopped to death tree, and it's poorly done. She clearly is not practiced in taking down trees.
Out of character. Hey, Taryn, look, a woman.
Blushes.
And that, my good sir and my fine lady, will be where we stop for the night.
God damn it! I mean, I understand, but god damn it!
You're muted, Jess.
I have to pee so bad. Thank you.
God.
I was literally just standing up. I'm like, I gotta go. Okay, just in case you leave before I get back. Love you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Love you,
Good
Jess.
night.
Pee really good. Wait.
I will, and I'll fucking mute myself. When?
Yeah, okay. I did not account for a random mic switch. Thank you, though. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining, watching in case anybody watches this later. More chicanery will be had. We still doing Sunday morning? Yes?
Question
I'm
mark?
gonna clip it.
Question mark?
Yes, possibly.
If no plague happens.
Yeah, if no more plague.
All right.
Which game is it gonna be?
That, my good sir, is a wonderful question.
I mean, I don't care either way. I'll probably still listen in.
I want to either do Masters or Lost Souls.
Please do Lost Souls. I'm dying.
I mean, we've got 3 things in kind of high tension mode right now.
Yeah.
2 actively in combat.
It's not my fault you aren't killing them fast enough.
We got 1 round. We didn't even get through the first round in Wandwed yet. Don't you
Yeah.
give me that.
Wait, are we moving one wed? I thought that was Tuesday.
I don't know when Wandwood will be, but currently, for right now, Lost Souls more than likely.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely try to listen in for sure.
You're in. Wait. Lost.
No,
Never mind.
I'm
You're not in Lost Souls.
You're my
I'm
wife
thinking
now.
Wandwed.
I was about to say, I want to be in all the things, but no, I am not in Lost Souls.
Yeah, Lost Souls has been a minute, hadn't it? We were trying to convince some casters to murder us.
Yeah, that was...
Trying to
Yeah,
be
no,
breakers
that's
of
that
chains.
party.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'd love to join that, but no.
Well, in that event, so yes, barring any further outbreaks, Sunday after... No, is it Sunday at noon? No.
Sunday
Is it
morning?
at 8?
At 10, I thought.
10? I don't know. Time zones are weird right now. Leave me alone.
Oh, Quinn.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
And
Monster
sometimes
Truck
on Saturday.
Weekend.
I mean. So yeah.
Okay, I'm over the initial sock.
Wandwed, 10 o'clock a.m.
Lost souls.
Lost Souls.
Wand Souls, Lost Wed. We're merging the two games.
Like, don't get me wrong. I want a Wand Wed because I want a Calcifer so badly. But
Hey.
no, Lost Souls needs.
Lost Wed doesn't really work for, so
I'm
Alpha.
sorry, Lost Wed. Now we're just gonna merge them together.
I'm just saying, Solvi and Alfire need to meet their future daughter. Their daughter
You know
from
what?
the
Why
future,
don't you
sent back
guys
into
just-
the past.
Why
I
don't
was
you
about to say,
guys
who's that?
just do
Torhild.
it?
Oh, really?
No, not really, but it's just
No.
a thing.
No, it's canon. Somehow Torhild is born in the future but gets sent to the past. We don't get it. We don't understand, but it's canon now. It's my
Todd's
canon.
fucking three-way is canon, which was great.
You guys just need to do it. Don't mind Torin and Elliot in the room. Okay? Okay, go.
What?
Look,
Quinn.
I'm just saying, if we're all in the same, forced into the same room, something's gonna break, and you guys are gonna
Nice.
see things you probably are gonna get educated on.
Torin
Quinn.
more than likely already knows, but Elliot on the other hand will be scarred for life.
Quinn, go watch the video on Scum and Villainy I posted. It's amazing.
No, because you're probably mocking me.
Maybe a little, but I wanted to share it earlier today anyways because I almost fucking died.
Oh, the coronavirus.
Maybe later. But it is now time for the great passing of out. So we shall see you all, everybody, frickin' Sunday. So
Good night.
take care.
Good night.